Memory lane to 1981 and the 25th anniversary of one of the great FA Cup finals, which produced an unlikely hero.
Ricardo! Good to see you, my friend.
He was crying on Saturday in the dressing room and they took him off, but he's celebrating tonight.
This is a very, very special story, I would say. In a way, it was a kind of miracle.
And if you'd written a fictional end to the 100th FA Cup tournament, I don't suppose you could have beaten that.
We sometimes didn't know what he was going to do.
He was so calm in an area where you don't get any space. It was wonderful.
25 years ago seems a hell of a long time. The Spurs fans took you and Ozzy to their hearts.
All the people in England treat us very, very well. The first two foreign players in England, you know, everybody treat us like an English player, you know.
All I can say is wonderful to be here.
It's a dream come true for you, Ozzy.
Definitely, yes.
Do you remember when we did the song Ozzy's Dream?
I can remember what the Aussie say, you know.
In the cup, in Tottenham.
In Tottenham, yes, it's funny. I hear now and I still laugh about that.
Why did we ever do that song?
I don't know.
Did you ever feel in those days overshadowed by Ozzy?
No, because I seen my kind of football is not really good for English football. You know what I mean?
Ricky played the game with his heart, you know, he played with his heart and he played the way that he felt the game should be played, and of course he had to adapt to English football, but he managed to retain his own style.
Ozzy never scored a goal like me because he never tried that. He played simple football and I reckon is really very good for English football.
In 81, in that famous FA Cup run, you were injured.
Yes.
So your first game
Semi-final.
was the semi-final against Wolves
Yes.
at Highbury.
Here's Villa.
You always loved those mazy runs.
Yes. I remember I get the ball and cut inside, nothing happened, and I say, I shoot from here, you know.
Villa shot! Oh! And Ricky Villa produces another marvellous moment for Spurs.
It was a fantastic
Yes,
goal.
yes.
And of course that sealed it for us. We were sure then we were going to go to the FA Cup final.
Yeah.
Your family in Argentina was
yeah.
set up, and you could see your family via satellite and talking to them. Do you remember that?
Yes, it was a very special moment, you know. We talked with my father, all my family, and this is a great, great feeling in this moment, you know.
Saturday comes around, we arrive at Wembley Stadium. I remember following you out onto the pitch for the game. I was very nervous. Were you?
Not nervous, maybe the stadium, but I feeling quiet, you know.
Because you were a big game player. You played in the World Cup finals in Argentina in '78.
Yeah.
So,
but every game is different.
can you explain, because I've never quite understood why we had such a difficult time against Manchester City?
No, I think we have a good side, Gaff. You, Stevie, Glenn, Tony Galvin, Ozzy. If we play, we are a better side, but we don't play really. We fight in the game, and this make a very close game.
When Keith decided to take you off, what went through your mind?
Oh, Dio, I'm very, very unhappy. Why Keith take me out? I want to stay in the pitch to change the scenes.
The walk that you took from the bench to the tunnel was a long walk, Ricky, wasn't it?
Long walking.
What was going through your mind then?
I want to walk upside the stadium, you know. I feeling disappointed with myself, you know, with Keith for the decision. Why Keith take me out, you know? He don't like me. This is the first feeling, the Latin people, you know.
And there won't be many more poignant pictures than that from this cup final.
He put his head down, he left the team, he didn't watch the rest of the performance. I actually misread it because he was so disappointed with himself. That game was live on telly in Argentina, and he felt that he'd let his family down, he felt he'd let his country down on the big stage.
Did you think you'd play in the replay?
No, not yet.
I distinctly remember saying amongst ourselves, Ricky must play, Ricky must play. He's a big game player, We need to have him in the side. We've got to influence the manager.
He was on the verge of crying, and when I said that he'd be playing, then all of a sudden his face lit up and a great big smile.
And I have to say thank you to Keith, give me the confidence again, you know, to play very, very important game. And in the end was the best game of my life.
So Wembley history is made, the first FA Cup final replay to be staged in this stadium with Ardiles. Brilliant. It is Archibald has got a chance. Good save, Ricky Villa! Ricky Villa scored!
I feeling great, you know, I looking for the ball all the time, I like to be involved with the game, you know.
Do you remember in the replay that goal by Steve McKenzie, the equaliser?
It was a great goal, yes. The only thing with my goal is we win the cup, you know. It's not, this is a great, great goal.
It's 2-2.
Yeah.
I've equalised. Lucky goal. But the game is very evenly balanced.
Yes.
What happens, Ricky?
Difficult. I pass people. This is the Argentinian style, you know. I looking to shoot, but somebody coming and close me all the time, and I cut and cut.
And still
know.
Ricky Villa!
Lucky goal in the end, because I don't have 100% the control of the ball in the last moment, if you remember.
He scored!
Just have a time just to shoot, no more.
You manoeuvred your way around me, and now I'm watching you. You're going towards the goal. And I hit the ball at the same time you hit the ball.
It's fun.
And it's very
No,
funny.
make me
goal,
laugh.
and I'm off and I'm chasing you. It was like slow motion. It must have been a fantastic moment.
Yeah.
He was awful in the first final, and he was wonderful in the second. To recover 3 or 4 days, it was, in a way, it was a kind of miracle.
I can run, I think, 3-4 miles after that goal, you know. Nobody can stop me.
Is it probably the finest moment of your football career, Ricky?
Definitely. Nobody remember me like a player in Argentina, you know. Really. I have to talk with the people, say, oh, I was a player, I world champion. Nobody recognize me. I feel sorry, I not do anything, you know.
And of course, you're about to go into the grand hall here in Dorchester to celebrate.
Yeah.
And everybody, but everybody is waiting for you.
Yeah, I feel great, you know. I have to say thank you. The first thing coming to my mind is thank you, English people, because give me, after 25 years, a great moment again.
What a nice guy. And we can